Today we take a look at the Caucasus, a region whose geography has allowed different ethnicities and national groups to persist in the face of conquest. It is also a region that sits at a crossing point between Eurasia and the Middle East, and has therefore always been a point of conflict for different regional powers. The Caucasus are unique in that so many great powers meet in the region and vie for influence. The mountainous geography of the Caucasus makes it very difficult for any one country to truly, completely dominate and eradicate local sources of power. For Russia, the Caucasus are a vital piece of real estate. This is because the Caucasus form the southern border, essentially, of Russia towards the powers of the Middle East, such as Iran, such as Iraq, and of course, Turkey. They protect very fertile and very important transportation routes between European Russia and Eastern Russia. What this means is that without a foothold in the Caucasus Mountains, Russian hold on its southern territory becomes far less certain. Aside from Russia, Turkey is another state that has great interest in the region. Its traditional ally, Azerbaijan, is on the other side of the Caucasus, which means that for Turkey to exert influence in the Caucasus, it needs to settle its disputes with Armenia, which is why the ongoing diplomatic negotiations between Ankara and Yerevan are so important. If Turkey can somehow manage to gain access throughout the entire Caucasus, it gains access to the Caspian Sea, and from there it gains access to the Central Asian countries, which are ethnically actually Turkic. Iran is another power in the region that has interests in the Caucasus. The Caucasus and the Caspian Sea region are the traditional points where Persia, Iran have conflict with Russia. Furthermore, Iran has had a very good relationship with Armenia in order to balance Azerbaijan, which Tehran sees as a potential problem because of the Azerbaijani population in northern Iran. At the end of the Soviet Union, another player entered the region, and that was the United States. The United States established a very strong relationship with Azerbaijan initially. More recently, that relationship has really been made with Georgia. The point is that there's a lot of players operating currently in this very small piece of real estate. Also, there are two games going on at the same time. At a higher level, there's a grand geopolitical game that involves the United States, Russia, Turkey, and Iran. On a lesser plane, the regional actors are also playing. In particular, you have the enmity between Azerbaijan and Armenia that deals with the Nagorno-Karabakh region in Azerbaijan. There's Georgia and its attempt to resist Russian influence. And there's also, of course, the dynamic of the Northern Caucasus, where Ingushetia, Dagestan, and Chechnya have a still active Islamic militant movement. What connects the two planes is the possibility that very local issues, that very local concerns could draw in the different players vying for influence in the Caucasus, which is why we're focusing on the Caucasus very carefully, because a minor issue could escalate to global proportions, just like minor local regional issues in the Balkans in 1914 escalated to a world confrontation between great powers.